Hello, friends. Welcome to this webinar on future of AI. Let's get started. So, about me, my name is Akshat Goel. I have over 8 years of experience in programming. I have future of AI. So Okay, so I have experience of more than 8 years in programming, and I've been into various areas of programming, starting with IoT, Android, machine learning, and full stack. So before we go ahead, I'm going to tell a little bit about how my journey has been. I got into IIT Delhi in 2008, got into mechanical engineering, was deeply passionate about computer science, so since I was deeply passionate about computer science, but sadly I was into mechanical engineering, so I did a lot of internships and projects. So I did more than 4 internships and more than 15 projects, and as a result of it, I was able to get into a very good company and a very high package. So which was one of the best at that time. So so that is what my story has been. And then after working in Japan for about 2 years, I decided to come back to India and sort of share my mantra with the people, like with the various people, and like tell them about how my journey has been and stuff like that. So okay, so so first of all, before we get into some good stuff about AI and stuff like that, first of all, let's try to understand why we are talking about all of this over here. Okay, so one thing is that you need to understand that we are living in an age where basically code rules everything. Okay, because we are living in the age of internet, and about everything that you look around you is being controlled, is being offered over internet, right? So we have all these apps, and we have all these like servers, websites, and everything, which is always sharing, over which we are always able to access the data and everything. And you need to understand that all these things are being made by some engineers who are writing some code somewhere. Okay, so that is why we say that the code is ruling the world right now. Okay, and if you are in computer science, then you should understand that you currently have that power to you currently have that power to basically handle that, to basically change all of this that is like happening around you, to being a part of of things that are happening around you. Some people are saying that like having my face would have been good. So so I can turn my camera on, if that makes things better. I don't know. So yeah, so anyways, thanks for your comment. So like I want to tell everyone that you can put in your comments in the YouTube comments. I am currently reading all your comments and everything that are happening. Okay, so and towards the end of the session, I'll also be taking doubts from your end. So make sure that you're always like writing up your doubts over there. So yes, so if you're in computer science, you need to understand that you are in a very good position right now to basically disrupt everything that is happening around you. Okay, so that is one thing. Another thing is that if you're not in computer science, you should not feel that you are being left behind. Why? Because we are living. Okay, Ashish. So I have like read your doubt. So your doubt is, what is the influence of AI in mechanical domain? We are going to look into that very soon. So stay hooked. Okay, Ashish. Yeah. So even if you are not in computer science, you can do pretty good, like even then. Why? Because there are like we you can learn whatever you want to learn on Eckovation. Okay, because Eckovation is the India's best learning app. Okay, for the engineering students, there I know there are many other apps also, but for the engineering students, Ecovation is the best app. So you can learn whatever you want to learn on Ecovation. So, and also generally many videos are available on the YouTube and internet everywhere. So even if you are not in computer science, you should not feel left behind. Okay, So before we talk about future of AI, okay, because that is why we have gathered over here today, okay, let's see what is AI. Anyone from the audience wants to say, wants to speak about, like, wants to speak about what is AI? You can put in your comments in the comment section. What is AI? Okay, I'm going to wait for 10 seconds if anyone answers good. Otherwise, I'm going to tell my answer. What do you think is AI? Okay, so probably there is some lag. That is why people are not able to answer. So AI means artificial intelligence. So you need to understand that the definition and the artificial intelligence as a subject has been evolving. Okay, if you would have, okay, I am getting answers from the people saying AI means artificial intelligence. That is obvious, right? So what I was actually trying to ask was, what is the meaning of AI? What does it actually mean? Okay, so yes, it's artificial intelligence, and from the English sense, if you see, it means that intelligence which is not of organic nature, it's not of a human being or of an animal, but an intelligence which is somehow built by humans into a machine. That is known as artificial intelligence. Okay, so now you need to understand that the concept of being smart, or concept of being intelligent, has been something that has been evolving. Okay, probably if you would have shown a calculator to an early man maybe 500 years ago, that and you would have shown that person that, okay, if you press 2 plus 2 on this calculator, it tells you 4, right? Then probably that early man would have been amazed that, okay, this is very intelligent, this is very cool. But as of now, if you show a calculator to a person today, when we are living in an age of like autonomous drones and robots and everything, that won't be considered as smart, right? Because the definition of being intelligent is evolving. Okay, these days what we call as intelligent is when suppose, for example, um, like a robot is able to play a quiz for you, a robot is able to beat human in a game of chess. That is what we are calling intelligent in these days. Probably 10 years or 20 years or 30 years down the line, even this would be considered as obvious. Okay, so the definition of AI, or being able to of doing intelligent things, you need to understand that this is an evolving definition. Okay, so that is about AI. What is ML? Anyone from the audience? Okay, don't say ML means machine learning. I know about that. Anything else? What is machine learning? Anyone would like to like answer that from the audience? You can just go in the comment section of this YouTube video, and you can just type out your answer. Anyone? Okay, so there probably there's some issue with the lag or something like that. So ML obviously means machine learning, and so that is so machine learning is a methodology in which what we are trying to do is we are trying to like, okay, I got an answer from Kaushal saying don't know. Good, Kaushal. So let's see what is machine learning. So machine learning is a methodology in which we are giving data to the machine, okay, and then machine is trying to learn a pattern from the data that machine is looking at, okay, and then trying to make a prediction, trying to make a decision for the future. Okay, so for example, I tell you 5 square is 25, 6 square 36. Then what would be the value of 7 square? It would be 49, right? Because right now you know the logic that you just square the number. But if it's a very complex logic and you give a lot of data to the machine, then there are algorithms in which like the algorithm will run and will try to figure out the logic, okay, the logic that is driving out the answer from the given input. Okay, that is known as that is basically machine learning, in which I am looking at the data that I am currently having, and I'm trying to learn a pattern from it, and then I'm going to apply that pattern for the future. Okay, that is machine learning. Now I have another question for all of you. What is the difference between AI and ML? Anyone? Anyone would like to answer what is the difference between AI and ML? Okay, so I'll tell you. So the difference between AI and ML is that so ML is just one of the ways of implementing AI. Okay, so when we were talking about the calculator thing, then you can say that yes, calculator was also being able to do simple arithmetic is also one of the ways of implementing AI. Yes, that was the case probably a couple of thousands year like before, but right now. The most popular methodology of implementing AI of being able to make a computer do smart things, that is basically like ML. Okay, so ML is just one of the ways to implement AI. Okay, so that is one difference between ML and AI. Okay, that's very important because whenever you're going for like you're talking to someone, you're giving some interview or something like that, then it becomes very important that you should at least understand the basics, right? So this is a very basic concept that all of you must know regarding what is the difference between ML and AI. Okay, so let's move ahead and see. Yeah, so the present of AI. So, like these are all the things, all the examples that I have written over here on my screen. All these are basically the examples where basically you can see the application of AI in the real. Okay, so songs getting recommended or sound. So whenever you're listening to a song in any song app, okay, one of the things that every song app does is that whenever you listen 5, 10, or 20 songs or something like that, then it is able to recommend you what are the next songs that you should be listening. Okay, that is a very simple implementation of AI. Okay, and that is something that is currently baked in into all the products that you see around you. If you're on YouTube right now, right, listening to this webinar, even YouTube is doing that. That whenever if once you watch 5 to 6 or 7 to 8 like videos, it is able to find out the pattern. Okay, and it is able to predict which are the next videos that you would possibly be wanting to watch. All of this is able to it is able to do by crunching the data of so many other people who are using and watching the videos right now on the same platform. Lokesh is saying Amazon recommendations too. Yes, obviously, Lokesh. Amazon is one of the first movers in this area, which for the first time used artificial intelligence in their product. Okay, so Amazon, the way Amazon used recommendations in their product recommendation is something that now every other player is doing. So the song app or this YouTube or like for video recommendations on YouTube, it is all of these things are basically being like taken up from the Amazon recommendations themselves. Okay, so that is one thing. Another thing, facial recognition. Yes. So Kushal just said iPhone X. So yes. So iPhone 10 also uses this facial recognition, right? As you can see on this on my screen also that this face is there, and then there are made various points being marked on the face. So what is this? So basically, what we do in an algorithm for face recognition is that we take out various features of a face. So what are the features of a face? The features of a face are, for example, distance between the eyes, the nose length, on the distance between the nose center and the eye, and stuff like that. Okay, and like when you make a lot of these dimensions, you are basically what you are doing is you are getting out features. Okay, then what you do is you train an algorithm, you train a machine learning algorithm on millions and billions of faces around the globe. Okay, and then once you come up with a foolproof algorithm, you put that algorithm in a phone and you send it to the customers. So that is what that is how we are using AI sort of thing, even in your iPhone also. Okay, so automatic news writing. So automatic news writing is a very important and very subtle thing that you might not have noticed as of yet. So whenever you look at these news websites which are like talking about reporting news from the various like matches or some stuff like that. So so all these news articles which says that okay, the match was held at this location at this time, and like the so and so player won the game, and so and so player was made the man of the match and stuff like that. Even this is a lot of data analysis which is done at the back end, and and a lot of algorithms are used which basically automatically track what are the current games that are going on, and they automatically dish out these articles on the news website without any human intervention at all. So this is something that we probably do not notice, but again, a lot of AI is being used like in these kind of things today. Okay, and then again, the most popular example is driverless cars. Now in the US, there are like so many like companies which are using driverless cars. Okay, on the roads, not in the totally in the public view, but they are almost at the verge of coming to public. And also for the on the highways, when you are doing courier delivery from one place to another, the long distance courier deliveries, that is purely driverless cars. Okay, and that is something that is something that is totally AI driven. Okay, that is, and that is something that so that is something that is currently happening right now. Okay, and that is the and that is something that is the present of AI. Okay, so driverless cars is something. Okay, and then just okay Google. So this is the thing that like voice recognition. Okay, the voice recognition is something the voice recognition is something that is available massively to a lot of people, right? So now if I talk to my phone and say that okay, set up a reminder, or show me the location, or show me the travel time for this location to that location, it is so what is it doing? It is basically trying to first of all get out the text, get out the what I have said from my voice, right? From my voice. So that is that. How is that happening? That is happening when we are training machine learning algorithm on billions of voices from for billions of words around the globe. And then what we're doing is we're essentially training an algorithm to understand these voices and mapping them to words. And then once this algorithm is ready, we are like deploying them like on all these phones that you are currently using, right? That is an awesome application of machine learning. Okay, now that is again something that is available to you right now. You are right now using it. Okay, so you now you can see that the reason I am giving you all these examples is that AI is something which is touching your lives right now. Okay, around you you can see a lot of examples of AI already being used, and in the years to come ahead, like in the years that are going to come, all these AI is actually going to get even better. Okay, even more and more AI will be used in more and more number of products, number one. And the existing AI which is being used right now will get even better. Okay, that is again something. So guys, all those who are listening to me right now, you can just keep on posting your doubts in the comment section of this video. I'll get to all of these doubts very soon in the last minutes of this webinar. Okay, so please just keep putting in your doubts. Okay, in the comment section. So let's go to like other. Let's talk about okay, Boston Dynamics. So Boston Dynamics video I wanted to show to all of you because some people were even asking me about what is the application of robotics in this. So let me just open the video for you. Just hold on for a minute. I'm setting up your the video for you. Okay, so let me just turn on this video for you. Okay, I hope all of you can see this video. Okay, so I'm going to play this video. So can you see this? So this is a Boston Dynamics video. Why I'm showing you this? So some people were saying that what is the application of like artificial intelligence and robotics in with mechanical. So you see this piece of robot that you are seeing right now in the front of you. This robot is an example of some very awesome mechanical engineering. Number one, and then this code that is making the legs of this robot move on. Okay, all of this is basically machine learning and AI. Okay, because no one has actually coded this robot to open this door, right? Obviously we have given it a command to open this door. Okay, but the exact method of opening this door and like doing all of that was not explicitly coded. Okay, whenever you see things where the things have not been explicitly coded, all of that is possible through the application of AI basically. Okay, now this is something that I really wanted to show it to you. Okay, now this is the present state of art. Okay, this is the present things that are being used right now. Okay, in the world of AI. Okay, let's come back to our presentation. Let's move ahead. What is the future of AI? So this is how the future looks like. Like now we have various countries where. Okay, I think there is a bit of a lag in this thing. Let me just uh, see. Yeah, so I hope all of you are able to see this video in the good quality, right? If you any of you are having any quality issues, then please shoot out in the message. Okay, so this is how the future looks like. So over here on the right hand side, on the top side, you can see this is an autonomous drone. Okay, what is an autonomous drone? Autonomous drone is something when. Yeah, so autonomous drone is something when you bake in your awesome algorithm into a drone and let the algorithm fly the drone. Okay, now what this drone is doing? This drone is able to use some very awesome image recognition algorithms and is able to find out targets. Okay, this is able to find out targets and actually deploy attacks on that. Okay, now this autonomous drones are being used by the various armies. Okay, around the globe. Okay, and their use is rising in the armies right now. Okay, and that is what the future lies with. Okay, in the future there will be a lot of countries which will be sort of doing wars and attacking each other using these autonomous drones. Okay, on the bottom left, on the left hand side you see a tank, right? That is an autonomous tank from the Russian army. Okay, now this tank also is not having any person. Okay, this tank is being driven automatically. Okay, now again, why these things are being used? To reduce human mortalities in the armies. Okay, to reduce human mortalities and to increase, to maximize the impact of damage on the enemy. Okay, again on the bottom right side you see a ship. Okay, now this ship is a autonomous ship. It is not having any human like sailor. Okay, and these ships also are currently being used, obviously, for the transportation of goods from one place to another place in the global supply chain cycle. That is like one thing where it is being used. Another thing, obviously, in the future, it like a lot of these things are being weaponized to basically attack on submarines and attack on countries and stuff like that. Okay, now that is another thing. Okay, where the future of AI like is heading towards. Okay, and obviously, as I talked before, in the future, all this AI around you. So wars basically affect everyone, right? Maybe directly or indirectly. Okay. When we're talking about future of AI, it is very important to understand that how the applications of AI are are on a rise in the warfare also. Okay, that is one like important thing to realize. Okay, so now where are we? So most of the listeners to this webinar are probably engineering students. Okay, so you are right now probably thinking that, okay, I know about all of these things. I learned about what is ML. I learned about what is AI. I also learned about what are the present places where all these things are being used, and also learned about where the future lies ahead. Now, how can you be a part of it? Okay, that's a very like great, like very very basic question. How can you be a part of it? So right now probably your exams are going on and you're thinking that, okay, like, okay, this is the thing. So I am telling you a plan about what you can do. uh, so you can learn ML, okay, today on Eckovation app. Okay, you can learn ML, and you can make, obviously, probably not these machines as such, but you can at least get a step closer. Okay, you can make some very awesome programs. You can make some very awesome projects, which will basically help you land up in a very good job or an internship in one of these companies which are basically making these things. Okay, okay. Now, if you're dependent on your college placements, on your college education, then I'm telling you, you are making a mistake over there. I'll tell you why. So so, so what does this graph say about? So this graph that you see on my screen right now, this is the current split. Okay, current split of time that people are doing right now in the engineering life. Okay, you guys are spending 80% of your time on curricular courses, 10% of your time on projects, and 10% of your time on internships. Okay, that is what you're currently doing right now. Okay, but do you think that is required? That is what the employer is looking at? Sadly, no. Yeah, when you go for your placements, like, employers are looking for this. They're looking for that. How many projects have you done? Okay, how many internships have you done? They're not even looking at your curriculum courses, and sadly, that is where you are spending most of your time right now. Okay, now this is a change that needs to happen. Okay, this is a change that I want that today all the people who are taking this webinar right now, I want that all of you should understand that this is the way it has to be done. That you have to do more projects, you have to do more internships. Okay, and then you need to get into obviously curriculum course. I'm not saying that stop studying for the college. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that that give only 20% of your time to college curriculum courses. Okay, spend rest of your time on projects and internships. Now, the next question that must be coming to your mind is that, how can I do these projects? I don't even have like any ideas, or I haven't done any project till now. How will I crack an internship? Okay, Ecovation. That is where Ecovation comes to help you. Okay, uh, so first of all, you need to understand that whatever you are learning right now, okay, in your college is outdated. That is not something that the industry is doing. Industry has gone ahead. Okay, industry is right now making cool stuffs like autonomous drones and driverless cars, and your college is probably still teaching you C++ language. Okay, so that is not what is going to take you there. Okay, what is actually going to take you there is like whatever courses that you are doing online with us, whatever latest skills that you are learning, and being able to apply that in the projects, okay, and being able to showcase those projects whenever you're going for an interview in the future, okay, that is what will take you to the next level, okay. So what is the scope of ML right now? So this is the scope. So an average ML machine learning engineer can anywhere make around 8 lakhs per year. Okay, that is the Glassdoor data that I'm telling you. And some person in the comment section was saying that, okay, what is anyways the scope of machine learning? So the scope of machine learning is very high actually. You can see that as of today, there are more than 10,000 jobs live on internet right now, okay. You can just go to like any job site and just say machine learning jobs, and you will see a lot of jobs being like displayed over there, and it's a good starting salary for probably most of you, right? All these companies like Flipkart, Snapdeal, Bookmyshow, Uber, Ola, even Eckovation and Zomato, like all these people are hiring for machine learning engineers. Okay, and if you have the right skills, if you have the right number of projects, and if you have the right number of internships, then you can definitely like crack one of these. Okay, what are the benefits of Ecovation? So it's actually funny. I made a spelling mistake in the name spelling of Ecovation, but never mind. Um, uh, so 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 Ecovation. When you're doing a course on Ecovation, you essentially get four things. Okay, you are able to clear your concepts. Okay, because concepts are the things which basically take you places, right? So you're basically able to clear your concepts, then you're able to work on some very cool live projects. Okay, so for example, if you're doing an AI machine learning course on Ecovation, then you are actually making your own classifier, you're making your own image recognition algorithm, okay, and you're making a fucking application around it. Okay, so that is one benefit of Ecovation, of being able to work on live projects. Then is mentorship. So all the Ecovation courses have mentors assigned to them. Okay, and these mentors and even the instructors are always available with you to basically handle all your queries. So whenever you are stuck at any point, whenever you are stuck, you know that there is some person who is at your back and like who's handling your doubts. Okay, that is like one very major thing, because if you're learning online, or maybe you're learning on, say, Udemy or Coursera or anything, you don't get that, right? You don't get a community which helps you. Okay, and that is where Ecovation steps in. It is basically all the mentors that are present in the groups, in the course groups, they are always available to help you out. Okay, so that is like the third thing. The fourth benefit is internships. So I know right now your exams are going on, and you're probably like wanting to do an internship after your exams. If you are not, and I'm telling you, you should plan for it. Okay, and if you're already planning, then I'm telling you that Ecovation is the platform where you can subscribe and do a course on Ecovation, and then can avail for internships. Okay, after the Ecovation courses. That is like the fourth benefit of Ecovation. How can you be a part of these courses? So you can go to big data course or the machine learning course of Ecovation. Okay, it is being taken by very good instructors. So for example, Mr. Palash from IIT Kharagpur is there, who is teaching machine learning, or we have Amok Suman from IIT Delhi Computer Science, who is taking big data. Okay, and we have lots of mentors and very good community built around it, built around all these courses. So I'm highly recommending you that all of you must go ahead and subscribe these courses. Please do remember to use Eco Webinar as the promo code, ECKOWEBINAR, Eco Webinar as the promo code for the subscription. Okay, you should take like go ahead and take these courses right now. Okay. Now we are open for doubts. If you're having any doubts, then I'm available. Um, Open for doubts. Any doubts that you guys are having, I'm going to answer them right now live in the front of you. Okay. So first of all, let's look at the doubts that people have already asked. I've also put in the links to these courses, so that if you guys want to check out, then you can just directly go and check out these courses from the links I've mentioned. And the promo code that you must use is eco webinar. That gives you an awesome 20% discount. And also, I should understand that uh, that our batches are about to fill, because a lot of people are planning for their internships after taking up these courses. So basically, you should definitely go and subscribe in these courses as soon as possible. Okay. So now I'm taking the doubts. So one was Ashish Kumar saying, "What is the influence of AI in the mechanical domain?" Ashish, I'll tell you. Okay, so one more thing. You can also email us at webinar@ecovation.com. Okay. For any doubts or anything regarding this webinar, just mention the date of the webinar and just email us at webinar@ecovation.com if you're having any doubt. Okay. And also, please do mail us at webinar@ecovation.com so that we can mail you back the presentation and the notes for this webinar that we are doing today. Okay, now let's take the doubts. So Ashish Kumar was asking, what is the influence of AI in the mechanical domain? So Ashish, I think your doubt was answered in the best possible manner. We saw a video of Boston Dynamics, right? That is the the best example of how you can understand how AI is being implemented in mechanical domain. So that report was an awesome example of mechanical engineering, and what all the stuff that robot was doing, that opening the door and closing it back again and all that stuff, was is the result of a best in class AI that was being used. Okay, so that is, I hope this answers your question. um, what are AI needs in electronics engineering? That is what Kushal is asking. So AI is very much into electronics engineering as well. So all your computer networks that you see, the intrusion detection networks, or like all your robotics and IoT and all these electronics that is happening. So all of this is very much linked with AI, because all this AI is actually running on all these chips, right? Which are basically designed to run these algorithms, all these GPUs and specialized hardware units that are being used. Okay, so all of this comes in the purview of like AI. Okay, and that is why awesome AI is actually not even possible without best in class electronics engineering as well. And also, like in India, electronics and computer science are very close actually. If you want to do in AI, so all your knowledge of AI is will be directly applicable. um, like if you get into AI from your electronics engineering as well, and it will be easier to start with also, because all your basic concepts of computer science are already taught in the electronics engineering as well, right? So Mohit Chok is asking how to start AI. So you can start with AI through an online course of Eckovation. Like online course of Eckovation, again, as I told you, offers you four benefits. Like one being that it gives you an internship. It teaches you real life projects. It gives you mentorship, and obviously you will be able to build your concepts, right? Okay. So if you really want to start with AI, start with the Eckovation's course of AI. Okay. Um, So I'm looking for more doubts. How can a mechanical undergraduate make his future in AI? That's a very good question, Kostlendra. So if you are having some experience in coding, take up this course. If you're not having any coding experience, take up a C programming or Java programming course of Ecovation, and then start with machine learning. In fact, if you directly take machine learning course of Ecovation without having any experience in AI, like in coding, even that is fine, because we are teaching you Python like free of cost in this machine learning course as well, so you'll be able to build your concepts from there. Um, So Arpit is asking, so we should go for MTech for data science. No, Arpit, MTech is really not required for you to be able to do like MTech, sorry, data science. Why? Because data science is really about mathematics and understanding the data and being able to do a little bit of coding, right? So even if you're doing a big data course, that is like more than enough. Why? Because you will be able to participate in the industry and actually set for interviews and actually crack a job. Okay, so for you, it is really not required that you go for an MTech to make your future in like big data in data science. Okay. Um, so Ambuj is asking how much time does it take to learn machine learning? So Ambuj, machine learning course of Eckovation is for about 2 months. So if you're spending 3 to 4 hours a day for 2 months, it is more than enough for you to basically like complete machine learning to a point where you will feel confident or that yes, you can actually understand and you have made some programs in machine learning. So Vamsi is asking, we are getting live projects and internships in office or like in online. So Vamsi, or the internships that you get with Ecovation after doing the course are like virtual internships. So they are done online. So they can be done in your office and in your at your home at your place also. Okay, and also you need to understand that we it is really not so you can do these things like at your home. Okay, and it is really not required for you to come anywhere to do to take the benefit of these virtual internships, and also you will be able to build your concepts to such a level that you will be actually able to crack a very good like offline internship also later on. So don't worry about that. So Kaushlendra is saying that the given is link is not working. I don't know actually why the link is not working. I actually don't know why the link is not working. So Kaushlendra, what you can do is you can just go to ecovation.com, okay, and just email like go for courses and look for the machine learning course, okay. And if there is any difficulty, then you can always like email us at webinar@ecovation.com and we will get back to you from there. It's webinar@ecovation.com, the email address, and you can also uh, like call us at our hotline number 9266667735. Okay, we're always reachable on that. So Srinivas is saying that is there any course completion certificate? Yes, Srinivas, there is a course completion certificate, and the certificate will be couriered to you at your home address after you complete your course. Okay. And then Srinivas is saying, are these courses free of cost? No, Srinivas, these courses are not free of cost. Why? Because we are actually putting in a lot of effort in like making sure that the mentorship goes right, and which like and the internships go right, and there are a lot of effort that is being put by the incubation side. So yes, that is why these courses are not free. And obviously we are giving you a lot of assignments that you can do. You complete your assignment, and you send us the assignment, we evaluate it and send it back to you. So there's a lot of mentorship and there's a lot of effort that goes into running these courses. That is why these courses are not free. These, if you want to do some free courses, then you can go to YouTube and you can learn, you can watch some videos and learn, right? But since this is a mentored approach, this is something that we are actually in which we are actually hand holding you for doing something. That is why these are not free courses. So Ecovation's course is of about 7,500 rupees, machine learning course. And if you use this promo code eco webinar, you will be able to get 20% discount that is valid till today, because today is the day of webinar. Okay. So definitely you should go ahead and subscribe it. You can also email us at webinar@ecovation, and you can also call us at 9266677735. Okay. So Vamsi was also asking, sir, will these courses be in demand in future? Obviously, Vamsi, like machine learning, as we just checked, there are 10,000 jobs of machine learning available right now. There are so many products where machine learning is being used right now. There are so many other places. There are so many other places in which the machine learning is constantly being used and will be used in the future. So obviously, there will be a lot of demand for machine learning engineers in the days to come. So that is why these courses are very in very high demand in India, in and everywhere. And these courses will actually like make you in demand in the future. Okay, so that is why you must definitely do these courses if you want to stay in demand. So Vamsi is also saying. So that is it for now. And if you're having any more doubts or anything, you should definitely again reach us out at our email address or our phone number or our website. Anything is okay, and you should definitely like get back to us. And if you're having any doubts, and we will be conducting these webinars regularly. So see you in the very next webinar that we will be doing. Okay, that's it for now. I hope all of you liked what we talked about today. All of you benefited from it. So that is why and like we are always available, and you should definitely reach out to us. Okay, thank you. That's it for now.